Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Finally, William Samoei Ruto has been sworn in as the 5th President of the Republic of Kenya. Same Rigathi Gachagua has been sworn in as the 2nd Deputy of the Republic of Kenya. So as well as speaking now, Kenya as a country has a new President in the office and a new Deputy President in the office. We also use this opportunity to congratulate them and wait to see on how they're going to deliver to Kenyans. Where they get right, we give them thumbs up. When they go wrong, we will come here to tell them openly and even criticize them. But for those who have been following the live event that was going on during the swearing in, and if you got time to listen to the speech from Rigathi Gachagua, you will be surprised or you will be confused. Immediately after Gachagua was sworn in and he was given a chance to address the people, what Gachagua did, you will think like Gachagua was in a campaign rally and not in a swearing ceremony. It was like he was campaigning. He turned the event to look like they are campaigning. And you wonder, is Rigathi Gachagua the right man in the office to help William Samoei Ruto to heal this nation? Because after election, the next thing you need to do is to bring the country together going forward. I want to listen to Rigathi Gachagua shortly, then after this, we will continue with this conversation. Now, the man in question, whom Rigathi Gachagua, the Deputy President, was attacking, is the immediate former President Uhuru Kenyatta in his presence. And so we want to use this opportunity to understand why Rigathi Gachagua was attacking President Uhuru Kenyatta at such a time, and what does it mean to a country after taking over office. But before we go deep into that, just a quick request. You might be watching this channel, but you're not yet subscribed. So my humble request, please consider subscribing so that another time, once we release a video like this one, you will always get notified. Again, to all our current subscribers and anyone who drop comment, I must say thank you so much for your unconditional support. Again, I'm requesting you to give our video a thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend our videos to more viewers. Back to our discussion. Now, the truth of the matter is that Rigathi Gachagua was indirectly roasting and destroying President Uhuru Kenyatta in front of other head of states, even in the presence of Uhuru Kenyatta himself. That is what Rigathi Gachagua has done. Expose him. Whether you are using propaganda or reality, but just destroy him. Now, when Rigathi Gachagua said that they are taking a dilapidated economy, he simply means that President Uhuru Kenyatta has failed totally in this country. He has brought the country down to its knees, that there is nothing they can salvage on. The country has been destroyed by President Uhuru Kenyatta. Remember, he's saying this in front of other head of states to show Uhuru Kenyatta was a total failure in this country. So already you are trying to expose Uhuru Kenyatta, whether you are using propaganda or reality on the ground. The truth of the matter is that you are exposing Uhuru Kenyatta rather than what people know about Kenya, because some of these other countries, they know Kenya as a country that has progressed, especially among East Africa countries. So you demoralize him. He went on to say that the public service, the public servants have been demoralized in Uhuru Kenyatta regime. So that means Uhuru Kenyatta has been a cruel president. That's why public servants have been demoralized. He did not take care of their interest. He did not think of their welfare. He did not listen to their grievances. He also went on to say that Kenya is now a democratic country simply because William Ruto has been sworn in as our 5th president and the UDA government is in place. So that means Kenya was no longer a democratic country. It means Rigathi Gachagua is trying to insinuate that President Uhuru Kenyatta was a dictator in this country. And therefore, voting for William Samoei Ruto was a vote for democracy. So, William Ruto, the 5th, has brought democracy according to Rigathi Gachagua. So what is he telling the other head of state and the whole world? That the man who had been serving this country was a dictator. He did not respect democracy. Sasa mkisema hivyo na watu wa Uganda watasema nini? Because even he was saying now in the presence of Museveni, what will they say? He also went on to say that it became a crime to be a friend of William Samoei Ruto or even just to associate with William Ruto. So that means associating with William Samoei Ruto, you was already risking your life in this country. So who are these people who are coming for the people who are supporting William Ruto or who are friends with William Samoei Ruto? That means some of the security operatives in this country, they will always come for you once you are supporting William Ruto. The state agents. That is exactly the kind of picture Rigathi Gachagua is trying to paint here. So President Uhuru Kenyatta was one man who used to intimidate everyone in this country, according to the Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. So what kind of message is sending to the world and to the other head of states? To see President Uhuru Kenyatta as a man, now he's a former president, as a man who was trying to force his way, using even the security operatives in this country to make sure that William Ruto is failing and his candidate, Raila Odinga, was getting it right. That is the clear message Rigathi is sending out here. You know? So, anyone who supports William Ruto, the state was always ready to persecute those people. I don't know how many people have been persecuted. Because according to the team that has been supporting President William Ruto now, once they are caught up in corruption cases, they were turning it into a political fight. Until you see it is a political tool. And if you follow the real situation, you'll find that there were serious issues there. Because if someone asks a question here, why was Rigathi Gachagua's money frozen? Walifreeze pesa yake kwa nini? By the Standard Recovery agents. It means he could not explain how he acquired the money. Because we know very well, in this country, the only way you can be vindicated is through the courts in this country. There have been separation of power. The Supreme Court, the judiciary, it's simple. They have their own independence. So you are going to realize that once you listen to these issues Rigathi Gachagua has been talking about, you will realize that Gachagua has his own differences with President Uhuru Kenyatta. In as much William Ruto has not been agreeing with Uhuru Kenyatta, it is not to that much extent that Gachagua is going. But seemingly Gachagua is trying to use every means possible to become the kingpin of Mount Kenya region. He wants to replace the former president Uhuru Kenyatta. And he is ready to do this by using every means possible, whether blackmail or whatever, attack and all those other means, to take over the leadership of Mount Kenya region and to be the next king and the voice of the mountain. That is the main reason why Gachagua sees President Uhuru Kenyatta as an enemy, and he sees him like he sees him like a competitor, so they are competing to take over the Mount Kenya region fraternity. That is the reason why he's doing all this. And Her Excellency, the Tanzania President Mama Samia Suluhu, she was very clear on her message that the elections and the campaigns are over. It is now high time the leadership in this country to focus on delivering on what they promised Kenyans. So it is time to deliver and not campaign. Someone need to tell Rigathi Gachagua that campaigns are over. They need to sit down and deliver. No need to attack people. And what Gachagua should be doing is to preach peace in this country. It is time to unite people. It is time to look on how they are going to bring together the 7 million people who voted for Raila Odinga. How they will make sure that they are bringing this country together rather than creating more cracks by attacking the other side. He needed to extend the olive branch to Uhuru Kenyatta, to Raila Odinga and the team, just like what William Ruto did. But instead, he was busy creating more cracks and confusion. So I don't know what to think about this, but that's exactly what I have read from Rigathi Gachagua's view. Tupatana comment section and see you in our next video.